refugees and migrants are smuggling themselves to Europe, cramming more than 30 people at a time in broad daylight on board an overcrowded pontoon boat, armed with life jackets and inflated inner tubes in case of an accident. This footage filmed secretly a little more than a week ago off the coast of Turkey. Turks, who appear to be smugglers, shove the overloaded boat out into the water. Seconds later, a man appearing to pilot the vessel abandons ship. The inflatable rubber boat turns in circles until the migrants figure out how to steer the vessel themselves. It then motors off towards the Greek island of Lesbos, an informal gateway to Europe. And it looks like many more Syrian refugees are on the way. In the Turkish port city of Izmir on Tuesday, scores of Syrians sit in cafes and on sidewalks with backpacks full of belongings and garbage bags full of life jackets.
The passage to Greece by sea is still a really big business here. I mean, cafes are selling life jackets. You've got Syrians trying them on in the street, just waiting for their trip across the water.
This Turkish shop owner does not want us filming his business. Several Syrian refugees who don't want to be identified for fear of reprisal back home tell me they just arrived in Turkey from Syria within the last couple of days.
Aren't you afraid? These are bad boats, you know?
I know.
Something terrible could happen.
I know.
People are dying in the water.
What could I do? Stay in Syria. They're taking guys to the army. I don't want to fight with anyone. I don't want to kill. I don't want to get killed.
They say it costs around $1,300 to buy passage to a Greek island. Among those waiting for the call from a smuggler, many families with children. When I ask a father if he's afraid his kids could drown at sea, he answers they'll die anyway if they stay in Syria. On the Turkish coast last week, the refugees just kept coming, some walking with children down to the water. Under the olive groves,